Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. Let me know if you can hear me okay. If everything looks good and sounds good, give me a thumbs up. I have a fun project to show you guys today. I'm excited and a little nervous. Yay, Amanda can hear me. That's one. Woohoo! Yay, thank you, Amanda. Sweet. Hi, Becky. Good morning. Hi, Eva. Hi, Mama Owl. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Terry. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Facebook user. I'm sorry, I can't see your name. Hey, make sure you guys go over and do the go to the web and just go www.streamyard.com/Facebook. Log into Facebook and share your Facebook name with StreamYard. That's the only thing you're sharing with them. And that way I can see your name and then you'll be entered into the drawing. Someone asked, can you see my name? I know I cannot. I'm so sorry. I cannot see your name. Shared. Thanks, Jenny. Hi, Bonnie. Thank you so much. Hi, Terry. Hi, Jill. Good morning. Okay, great. All right, you guys. You guys have probably heard that there's some new online exclusive products that Stampin' Up! Released. This is the pre-order time for these specials. And so as a demonstrator, we got to go in and get stuff first. And when I saw this suite, I jumped on it because I was like, okay, here's the deal. These things sell out so fast. I don't want to miss out. I need to get it because I love coffee and I love coffee sets. And I was excited about the paper and everything. So I snagged it. And so I thought today we would make a really cool card using this suite. And I only made one card because it's special. And you'll see here in a second why. It's so me, right, Becky? I love it. Oh, everything about it is so great. The only thing I will say is that I'm bummed that I didn't do any kind of puns because I love puns. I love love a latte, lots of love, lots of thanks, latte, thanks a latte, whatever. You know the ones, right? We've seen them all. They didn't do any of that. So I do have to get a little creative with that because I do love my puns. And I love my coffee. So I'm excited to show you guys this. So as I mentioned, a demonstrator gets the perk of getting these items early. And right now during celebration, there's a really amazing sign-on special. Joining Stampin' Up! As a demonstrator is always awesome. And you will still get your $125 in product for $99, but they're giving away a free glass mat. They have this Stampin' Up! Glass mat, and it also comes with like a silicone tray and a cleaner, and that's an option to get for free. Or you can also add on an additional $35 in product of your choice. So you'd get $160 in product for $99, or you get the regular $125 in product for $99 and the glass mat, which is freaking awesome. This is not Stampin' Up's glass mat. I didn't get to snag it. I was on the cruise when it came out, and of course it sold out way too quick for me and I couldn't grab one, but they're saying that it'll be available to us later on as demonstrators, so I'm excited. But right now, as getting a starter kit is the only way you can get it. And then you could get this bundle or this suite. So really, really great deal. If you're interested, let me know and I can help you get that starter kit. Okay, so in this suite, there is this new burlap looking polka dot ribbon. It's like, it's definitely thick and, not ideal for tying bows, but really, really cute. I love the polka dots. You can cut them apart and have little individual threads of twine, or you can keep it together. I used some on my card today. I really, really love it. I love burlap anything. Burlap is just, my favorite. It also has these adorable little dots. Look at these coffee swirl dots in like a very vanilla and like a soft pink. Super cute. They're called adhesive back swirl dots. I love them. So cute. And then we have the bundle itself. Da, 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 da. It's so cute, you guys. Look at that. And then the dies. The dies can cut out a French press, a coffee pot, coffee cups. It also cuts out all of the beans. You can see here there's 3 little ones to cut out the individual coffee bean. There's 2 clumped ones that cut out the coffee beans together. Cuts out the coffee cup, the espresso cup or whatever, coffee cup, spoon. I mean, there's just some really great dies in here. Um, and I just love, I like stamps that have like the stain, the coffee stain, and like the spill too. That's really great for background. So I love this bundle. And then the paper. Oh, the paper's so fun. You can see I've already chopped into it. I used it on today's card. Love the paper. Look at this great stuff. Uh-oh, I'm freezing my internet. Here, let's see if I turn my Wi-Fi off. I'm hardwired into the internet, so we'll see if that helps. Okay, let's see. I hardwired into my internet because I'm plugged in. So I took off the Wi-Fi. We'll see if that helps with the connection. I apologize for the spotty service. Okay, no freezing. Okay, good. All right, so check out this beautiful paper, you guys. I'm loving all the coffee stains, but this one, oh, look at the colors. Look at the colors. They're so great. And the dies, die cut these out perfectly. Probably one of my favorite pieces is this hearts, the kind of like chocolate hearts. So cute. Another piece of that beautiful. And I hate it that this piece with the stains is on the back because I love both sides. So I hate when Stampin' Up! Does that. We got coffee beans, which yes, we can cut them out. We can die cut them. The dies fit the coffee beans. And then we have this cute kind of like buffalo check in all these fun, bright colors. Colorful coffee mugs. I love this. I've never seen a coffee cup this shape, which is it was an interesting choice, but still really cute. I love the yellow mugs, my favorite. And then we've got this kind of fun pattern background. Look, I'm already cutting out coffee cups. I love it. Love it. Well, I showed you guys the coffee stain with this nice blue on the back. And then the marbling. Isn't that pretty? Such pretty marbling. And then we've got this fun, bright coffee bean color. All right, so this is the paper. And my giveaway today for commenting with hashtag Latte Love is actually a stack of this paper. I ordered three packages of this paper, and I'm going to give one of them away because I love you all and I want to spoil you. All right, now's the time. Now's the opportunity, the moment where I get to show you the, sorry. Before that, I wanted to show you guys, I'm all over the place today. Before that, I wanted to show you the, I got 2 Valentine's Day cards in the mail, and I have to just show you guys because they're so cute. All right, so the first one is from my friend Carrie, who always thinks of me and gives me a card for every holiday. And this is not a Stampin' Up! Stamp, but I just love it. Super cute with the wood grain, and it says, "Timber, I have fallen for you." And then we've got our cute little lumberjack with these little hearts. So cute. And if you open inside, she put "Happy Valentine's Day." And I just love this card. I love this little guy. I want Stampin' Up! To make one. I love this sentiment. So thank you, Carrie, for thinking of me. I absolutely love it. I'm enjoying it very much. And then I had another card from Tammy, my friend Tammy. We used to work together eons ago, and she's the one that got me into Stampin' Up! Many, many years ago. And she's, as you can see, very, very talented. And this was her Valentine's Day card. And I always get a card from her for every holiday. I just cherish them. I love them. So she used the new mailbox die and this cute little envelope. I wonder if it has, oh no, it's glued in. I was like, I wonder if it's a secret message. No. But I was messing with the little flag. I don't know if it's intended to like swerve, but it swerves and I love it. And then it just has this really cute, she used the postage dies and this cute little stamp here. And I just love it. So thank you, Tammy, for thinking of me. This is beautiful. And it looks like it was a lot of work. So I really appreciate both of you for spoiling me. So I have fun. I need to send more cards, you guys. I just need to be better about sending more cards. I'm horrible. I'm great at making them, but suck at sending them. I think some of us all have that same issue. So we need to be better about it. We need to send more cards. Okay, now back to the project. Oh, I'm so excited. So here is my cute little card, Love You Latte. You can see that it's not the normal size, and that's because it does something super special inside. So I can't wait to show you. All right, I'm going to open it. Ready? Ready? Don't blink. Woo, look at that. Oh my gosh, you see all the moving parts? Look at the inside of this card. Is this not the coolest thing? There's so many things to look at and see. And obviously coffee is the main theme, but there's a little sentiment here. You're the best part of my day. Freaking love this card. And so it's just the coolest thing. Now, I'll tell you, the first time I saw a card like this was from my friend, my Bunko friend, Janet. She brought a card over and it was simply stunning. And it had all these moving parts. And I was like, whoa. And so she sent me the video. Now, the video that I got this from on YouTube that she sent me is in a foreign language. And it's like one of those videos. It's like three minutes, not even 3 minutes long, but it just like is really fast. And it's in centimeters. Okay. So I'm going to make it with you guys today. And I'm going to kind of give you kind of a conversion. I can tell you what the inches would be. They're not the best because, you know, there's 8ths and 16ths and things like that. But you can also, if you have a Stampin' Up! Trimmer, they have the centimeter markings, which is what I use to create this card. But I'll give you the conversions as well to the best of my ability, and we'll make this card together. It's so cute. I just can't stop opening it. I just want to keep doing this because it's so cool. All right, so we're gonna make it. All right, so the first thing we need is the card base, and the card base is a square shape, right? So this particular, if we're using the measurements that came in the video, it was 13 centimeters by 26 centimeters, scored in half at 13 centimeters. So it's 13 by 13 centimeters. Now for inches, that converts to 10¼ inch long and 5 1/8 inch wide. Okay. And then scored at 5 1/8, which makes it half, right? So 5 1/8 by 5 1/8, which is an icky measurement to start with anyway. And then I have 2 pieces of the DSP that are 4 7/8 by 4 7/8, or 2.5 centimeter. I mean, sorry, 12.5 centimeters by 12.5 centimeters. Okay. So those are the base, and I'm just going to glue these pieces of DSP on top because they can be glued down and out of the way, and we won't lose them or cut them for something else. So we'll just glue those down, and then I'm going to show you the most complicated part of this card is the mechanism. Okay, and it's actually not that bad once you see it and do it. It's not that bad. Oh, yay, Yanni! She's like, I'm seeing it in centimeters. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try and do both. We'll see. We'll see how well I do. Okay. And thankfully, the other video is in centimeters. So if you want the original video, I can send that to you. She, in that video, I think she did like a flower one. And then she did like one with hearts and squares, like for photos and stuff. It's just really, really cool. There's so many possibilities with this, and if there's a lot of dies or a lot of images that you want to use, it's even better, right? I kind of struggled in the latte one, just like, what do I put here? I could have put every single one, but I didn't. So anyways, okay. So for the, I think this scrap will work. For the mechanism, we need a piece that is 9 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So our centimeters, okay, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let me mess with this. I know that's still kind of blurry, but it's a little bit closer. Yeah, super blurry. But okay, so right up here, these little tiny measurements here, these are centimeters, right? And then down below are the inches. So we're going to do centimeters. So 9. Oh, wait, I actually need to go 10. 10 centimeters, and then I hope it's 9 centimeters wide. We'll see. Oh, it's short. Okay, let me get another one. Sorry. I have to get a little bit wider of a piece. Okay, this one should do. So 9 centimeters by 10 centimeters. So if we're converting to inches, it would be about 3 5/8 by 3 15/16. So a notch right before the 4-inch mark. Okay, that's why it kind of gets icky, and we could probably resize it a little bit, but not much. Okay, so we have this 9 centimeter by 10 centimeter piece of pecan pie, and we have to score it. And I don't think the scoreboard's actually going to work. I have to take it away. I'm just going to use my ruler. Okay. So on the long side, we are going to basically score this in half at 3 centimeters, or score it into 3 sections at 3 centimeters. So at the 3 centimeter mark, we're going to make a mark, and then we're going to go over to 3 centimeters and make another mark. So it's 3, 3, 3 is how it should be. So 3, 6, 9, right? That makes sense. We're dividing it into 3. And then we're going to mark the bottom so that I can score. So 3 centimeters, 3 centimeters. Now, if we were going to use US measurements, that would be about 1 1/8. Yep, 1 1/8. So then 1 1/8. Yeah, it would be just a tiny bit off, but 1 1/8 would work. Okay, so we're going to score down like that. And I know it's hard to see, but there are score lines. So those are at the 3 centimeter mark. And then we're going to turn it, and we're going to score at the 1.5 centimeter. So 1.5. Bear with me, guys, because I know this part sucks, but it's going to be totally worth it. So I'm going to do that 3 times. 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. And then I'm going to go all the way to the end and mark from 1.5 from the end. Do the same thing on the bottom. So 1.5, 1.5, one more, 1.5, and then down at the bottom, 1.5. Okay, so let's connect those score lines. It's a pretty cool mechanism. It's pretty awesome. So this is what it should look like when you've got your score lines in there. Okay. And then we are going to do some diagonal scoring. So we're going to go from this first score line down to this center section score line right here. And we're going to actually score just the middle section. And I'll show you that here in a second. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Okay. And then in the middle here, we're going to do an X, a big giant X. X here. And X here. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a check mark and then a backwards check mark, right? Okay, so we're going to do some cutting now. And after I'm done cutting this, I will pause for a second. So if you want to take a screenshot or something, or have like a reference, you can. And it's not super complicated. But we're going to cut the 2 corners off. And we're also going to cut these 2 bottom corners off. Okay. And then this score line right here, we're going to cut all the way through here, and we're going to cut this little triangle out. So we're going to cut to that score line. And then we're going to cut this triangle out. We don't need this triangle, so I'm just going to cut it off. See that? And we're going to do the same thing over here. Cut this little triangle out. Okay. All right, so this is what we're working with right now. And then we're going to fold along all of those score lines. And throw these scraps away. You don't need these scraps. This is our mechanism. It looks like gibberish right now, but it's all going to make sense here in a second. So let's fold along the score lines. Get everything nice and burnished. And we're going to score the triangle too in the middle. So we're going to fold this back, or the big X in the middle, I should say. Okay, so for this, we're going to fold this way. And this one, we're going to fold this way. Okay, and then in the middle too. There we go. Okay. So basically what we want to happen is we want the triangle to tuck in like this. And you got this little frog in the back. So all I did was just push in. I pushed in here and just pushed that back. Okay. Now for these two pieces here on the end, we need to actually, excuse me, cut up on both sides. And this is I believe it's 1 centimeter. No, it's 1.5 centimeters. So we're going to cut 1.5 centimeters off of both sides here. So I'm just going to freehand it. If you have larger scissors, they'll work better. But you just want to cut off this section here on both ends like that. Okay. So that's what we've done. And you need to keep one of these. Excuse me. You need to keep one of these pieces, and I'm trying to remember what I did here. I think I just left it like this. Or maybe, no, I think, what did I do? Oh, I have to cut it down to 3 centimeters. So this needs to be 3 centimeters. So we'll cut that. There we go. Okay. So this little piece is what we need. All right. Okay, so you know how we cut these two sides? Now we're going to glue them down. So, oh, Yanni, I missed the oleato too. I can only get it oleato in Seattle or on the west side. Every time I ask here locally or anywhere, they're like, no, we don't have that. I'm like, why? Why don't you have it? Okay, I feel like I need to cut my little triangles down a little bit because they're kind of going over that score line. So I just need to, and this doesn't, none of this actually really matters. It's just going to be glued down. So you can see I put glue on those two sides, and I'm just gluing them to the back side here. And it just makes it sturdier, actually. It's kind of nice. Okay. So, and then we can just tuck like that. This is what we got. This is what we're working with. All right. Oh, I need to look at this too, because I'm like, how did I, oh yeah. Okay. All right. So we have this, I don't know what it looks like, but here's one side and here's the back side. This is the back side. And we're going to glue this side down to the inside of our card. So I have our card open. You need to find the center of your card. So half of 13 centimeters is 6.5 centimeters. So we would just use our ruler and go down to 6.5 centimeters, which is right here, which if we were measuring inches would be 2.5 inches. Okay. All right. So this is where it's going to be. So we're going to take our liquid glue and we're going to put some glue right here on this bottom rectangle piece. Okay. And then we're going to adhere it down to that center of our card with this fold right up along that score line, but not past the score line. So it's glued down flat and it's not going past that. So if I opened it, it would look like this. Just this section is glued down. The rest of it is unglued. See? Okay. That is the start of our mechanism. I'm so excited, you guys. It's going to be so great. You're going to love it. Okay. So now we need to cut our circle. We're going to make a ring. So I used my deckled circles. My beloved deckled circles. You guys, who doesn't have the deckled circles? Because you are missing out on life. These circles are great. They're so big, and I need to see which one I used. I can't remember. I think it was this one. I think it was this big boy. No, must have been this one. Okay, so this one is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the sixth largest deckled circle, and I can tell you it is about 3 3/4 inches, or in centimeters, it is about almost 10 centimeters. Okay, so if you don't have the deckled circles, you just want a large circle. Like I said, it's got to be almost 4 inches. Almost, yeah, it's like 3 7/8. So big circle. Take a piece of pecan pie, and then we're going to take another deckled circle to be is this the size I used? Yeah. So we're going to basically cut out a donut. Okay. And this deckled circle is 1, 2, 3, 4, the fifth one from the smallest. And it measures 2.5 inches, or about slightly bigger than 6 centimeters, like 6.25 centimeters. Okay. So we're going to cut this out of our pecan pie. Don't lose this little guy. You need him. All right. So let's make our donut. Get our little donut hole. Oh, Bonnie, so many things. Flowers, animals, critters would work. I'm thinking like the sunflower one would be gorgeous. The daisy one would be gorgeous. The lavender would be gorgeous. Let's see what else. Even the bees would be super cute. The bumblebees, they could be flying around their beehive. Oh my gosh, so cute. Okay, so we've got our circle. Now, to glue our circle in, we are going to put adhesive just on this bottom arm here. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of liquid glue and just do a little circle of glue right there at the bottom of that arm. And then we're going to slide this through, and we're going to adhere it over top of the arm. Like right about there. You don't want it to get any closer than about no closer than about 1 centimeter there. Okay, so about 3/4 of an inch. You don't want it to get any closer than that. So all I've done is glued it to the one arm, on top of the one arm. And then I'm going to take my second circle and I'm going to glue it to this other arm. And it's just going to be on the edge there, just a little dab on the arm. And then we're going to put our circle there. And the circle is just going to glue down right there. You just want to make sure that it's not passing the score line when it's closed, right? Okay. So now we've got our circle glued to the one arm and our donut ring glued to the second arm. You can tell I'm hungry, right? But you can see the circle is underneath the ring, okay? Now let's open this. Right? No. Oh, okay. Sorry. We're going to, I'm like, wait, how does this work? You can see, look at how the mechanism's working. Isn't that cool? Okay. But so first we're going to take our, no, we're going to pull this open, and we're going to put some adhesive right here on this little triangle here. Just this triangle here, not over here, just this little triangle. I'll bring it up so you can see it closer. See, just this little triangle piece. And we're going to adhere our little flap here. So I'm going to put some liquid glue. And then I'm going to stick my little piece I made right there. Okay, so it's glued down. This is what it looks like. I've glued it down on top of that little triangle. That's the only piece, that's the only part of it that's glued down. The rest of it's unglued. And then we're going to put something here. So when this closes, it'll be like that. So then we're going to take this little tab here. We're going to put some adhesive on it. And we're going to fold over our card. Yes, I'm going to Houston. Woohoo! Who asked me? This is Facebook user. Are you going to Houston? Tacos. Oh my gosh. You guys are funny. And then we just want to make sure that's glued and dried before we pull, because it is tugging on this mechanism, so we want to make sure that it's completely dried. And it should move freely like this. Oh, so pretty. Okay, now we need another pecan pie circle. It's going to be slightly smaller than our big circle. Thinking, is this the one size I used? Yeah, so I'm going to use this size. I'm also at the same time going to just adhere my DSP to it and die cut them both out together. So let me find my, because I just want them, I'm just going to glue this to, I want them to be together. Too wide. I don't want to waste any of this pretty paper. Okay. So I'm going to just die cut my circle right out of this so that it's out of both the cardstock and the DSP. And this circle, this circle is, I can tell you here, it is 1, 2, 3, 7, it's the 8th largest. So it's 8th from the largest. And it's like 8.5 centimeters. or 3¼ inches. Look at me doing both the conversions. Okay, so let's cut this out. Oh, Brittany asked? Yay! Yes, Brittany, let's do it. For sure. I can't wait to see some peeps that I haven't seen in a long time. I feel like it's been forever. Okay, so now we're going to adhere this down to our little tab here. And this is, when you open the card, this is the orientation of how the card's going to look when it's opened. So put the circle however direction you want it to look when the card is open. When it closes, it's going to turn. It's going to turn sideways. But when it opens, it's basically going to rotate. So we're going to put adhesive on this little tab. I just thought this set is so special, and we had to do something special with it. And what's more special than coffee? It's just a great set. So fun, Jenny. Jenny says she has 19 days till she leaves for Disney Universal Studios in Florida. How fun. My husband and I are going to be going to Universal Studios in June. I'm excited. Okay. All right. So now it's time to decorate. So we have so many great choices, so many great options. I'm going to make a little coffee pot for my my circle with the hearts. And I'm also going to cut out some pool party coffee cups. And so let's build our coffee pot first. So when I was trying to think of colors and things for the coffee pot, I definitely wanted to pull in the pool party because I really liked the pool party. So I thought, okay, well, our glass coffee pot could be pool party. And then our coffee has to be early espresso because it's dark coffee colored, right? So I picked early espresso. Let me see if I can find a scrap that we can use to die cut, because we'll be cutting other early espresso things. And then we have the pot lid and the handle, which I always think is black. Maybe it's not always black, but a lot of coffee pots are black, right? So I've got the handle and the pot lid. And so we're going to die cut all of these pieces. So we'll do these. And the nice thing is that these don't have to be stamped first. They'll just die cut right out. Okay. So coffee pot and handle, or lid and handle, pot and cups. We'll do those two first. The dies are cute, aren't they, Tammy? I love the French press too. I haven't used that one yet, but yeah, I'm kind of in love. Okay. And then the center, or the coffee itself, in early espresso. I think I really like the espresso hearts and the leaf and stuff. I think that's what really entices me, and the paper that goes with it. It's just so pretty. Okay. So there are all of our pieces for the coffee pot and the cup. So let's put that together. Put my dies back so I don't lose them. It's kind of easier to do this all in pieces and parts because there's so many little things. There's our handle and our coffee cup. Whoop. And our other coffee cup. Okay, so let's assemble our coffee pot. So we have the coffee itself is going to go at the bottom of the pot. Okay. And then we have our handle, and I was trying to figure out like placement of this handle, but I think under the spout is right. I don't know about above the spout, because then it seems like there's just too much negative space, but maybe that's just me and I need to get over that. But I don't know. It felt like this was about right. So I don't know. I couldn't find an example. Stampin' Up! Didn't provide any example. Like, you know how sometimes they'll have samples of cards and stuff using the bundle. They didn't have any. So I was kind of trying to make it make sense myself. So if I'm putting this on wrong and you guys think it's wrong, you know, you let me know. I know you will. Because it looks like it just belongs underneath there's just a lot of space underneath for some reason. So, and then the lid. And I just put that right over the top of the spout. So there's my coffee pot. So cute. And I like all of the details that the indents that it cuts. It's just really cute. Good morning. It looks like a coffee pot, right? Good. I'm glad you guys agree. All right. So we're going to put our coffee pot on our little circle here. And we're going to put our coffee cups. That was a lot of glue. Just on the side. And like I said, you can go hog wild on this. Like you can put stuff under the circles. You can you can layer this thing up till the end of time, basically. There's just so much that you can do with it. All right, so then let's get there's another piece of cardstock, or I'm sorry, designer series paper. We're gonna cut out one of these cute little coffee cups, these little espresso. And I really like the blue one with the heart. That's my favorite. Especially because this is kind of a blue themed coffee. So, and I'm going to use this one. And the reason why, I'll show you. You're like, wait, it's cut off. But let me show you why. If I show you my original, you can't see the whole coffee cup. So if I angle it just right, that little indent, that little cutoff part can be hidden because you won't ever see it. See, it's hidden. So I think we can make it work. Now you have a die that cuts it right out. So rather than have to cut it perfectly, you can just use the die. So we'll do that. Okay, what else can we do? Okay, let's get another. So here's my original. So I also added a deckled circle for the sentiment. And I used the third smallest deckled circle. And I cut that out of white. So let's get a scrap of white cardstock. Scrap of white. We'll cut out a deckled circle. So that'll be something we can cut out. And then I added some hearts. And the hearts are from different sets. So this heart you can see has the stitch, or not stitch, but like the lines in it. And that is from, nope, not this one. That is from the Radiating Stitches dies. It's just the prettiest heart. So we're going to cut a radiating stitched heart out of this early espresso. And then I did a pool party one out of these hearts. You guys remember these hearts from the Adoring Hearts bundle? Come on, there we go. That have the embossing folder and the dies. So we'll cut out a blue heart and an early espresso heart. Okay, so let's do those die cuts and then we can do the stamping and die cutting. So let's do these two and then we'll do the hearts. Don't move on me. I do too, right? I'm using Pool Party from the blue. And it's so funny. The paper does not call out the blue color that it doesn't call it any blues. But in the designer series paper, the only colors that are called out, and you can always find them on the back of the package, but the only colors are Calypso Coral, Early Espresso, Lemon Lolly, Lost Lagoon, Pecan Pie, and Petal Pink. No blue. So I don't know why. Okay, so coffee cups done. Deckled circles done. Let's do our hearts. We're going to do a Pool Party heart and a radiating heart. Oh, totally. Yanni said that you could put a gift card on the left side of the card. So you could add a little pocket and put a gift card there, which would be really cute. So like there's plenty of space on this side of the card. You could put a gift card in there and it could be a real wow card. And it could be a gift card to their favorite coffee joint. I love Ground Support in Pasco. It's a locally owned coffee place. They park outside of the track on Road 68 every day, and it's some high schoolers. I think it was high schoolers. They might be college age, but they wanted to earn money, and they wanted to run this coffee truck. And it's really good. I really like them. And they go to a lot of functions throughout the city of Pasco and Tri-Cities and stuff. But they make Cindy goes and gets a tea there every day, and it's the best. It's a chai tea, and it's spice chai, and it's so good. And so I go and I'm like, can I have Cindy's tea? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, how do you know Cindy? I'm like, she's my friend and she got me addicted to this. So, so yeah, if you like really good chai tea, go there. All right. So we're going to use Early Espresso for the sentiment, which is you're the best part of my day, which I thought is so cute. But yeah, so you can get a gift card from Dutch Bros or Starbucks or wherever you like to have your coffee, Roasters, wherever. There's so many places, right? And send somebody something sweet. A sweet little gift. This would be great for Valentine's Day. I'm going to stamp off once. I'm just going to stamp off one black because that's what's closest to me here. But I want to stamp off. I'm using crumb cake for the coffee ring, right? I don't want it to be super dark. I don't want it to overpower the sentiment, but you just want it there in the background, right? I love those coffee rings. Oh, I'm hungry for coffee now. I want more coffee. Okay, so we've got that. We've got our hearts. Now let's do some stamping of some coffee beans and some, we're going to do our coffee bean and we're going to do our larger coffee mug and a spoon. So the coffee beans and the spoon I did in Very Vanilla. And then the coffee cup itself I did on Pool Party. So let's see if I have enough space. I think I have enough space to stamp a blue mug. Okay. So for the blue mug, I stamped in Early Espresso. No, I stamped in a Pecan Pie for the coffee mug. And I like the details on the mug, the lines and stuff. I like that. And then for the coffee beans, I used Early Espresso ink. Let me clean this off so I can see the coffee beans. So early espresso on very vanilla. And I'm going to do about three of them. Yeah, 3 is good. And then the spoon. So the spoon I did on very vanilla, and I stamped it in Pool Party. But I think this time I want to do it in early espresso. Just because the Pool Party is so light. Let's do early espresso. Okay. So there are the 3 things we need stamped. And then I did use my blends to kind of color and add some shading. So I'm going to use Dark Pool Party. Oop, I went outside the lines. I'm going to do Dark Pool Party to kind of add some shading to the cup. And we also need to get that early espresso back out. And we need to stamp our coffee inside the cup. So I'm just using the Dark Pool Party, just kind of add some shading, some depth to it. And need to get early espresso back out. There is a stamp for the coffee inside of the cup. So this little oval here. So we'll stamp that. Just like that. Perfect. Okay. And then for the coffee beans and the spoon, we can use some bronze. I used bronze for the coffee beans. It's about the darkest brown I have. And I just filled those in because we need coffee beans in our life if we're going to have delicious coffee. You know what else the set, now that I'm thinking about it, the set would go really well with? Do I have that paper? Let me, where's my catalog? Oh, I just had a thought. Let me grab the catalog because, where did I put the catalogs at? Oh, here it is. Wouldn't the coffee set go really well with the page 41 Nature's Sweetness? Now I think these are meant to be cocoa beans, but wouldn't that be a great, look at that paper. I think that would go really well with the coffee and the vanilla. And this faux, what is it called? Faux leather trim and gold and faux leather trim. So pretty. But I think this would be really cute with it. Anyways, I got distracted. Sorry. Happy Sunday, Cindy. All right, so we're going to put our coffee beans. I'm trying to think what I want to do with the spoon. Should I just leave it? I think I might just leave it the way it is. I don't know. Maybe crumb cake. Okay. All right. So then we'll die cut these guys out and put them on our card. Excuse me. And then we will be ready to assemble the inside, and then we can decorate the outside. Super easy. Like the hard part's already over. The rest of it's just fun. I love that they gave us 2 of the coffee bean dies. So thank you for that. So we can cut more than one out at the same time. I used a lot, so let's tear that. So we can get those 2 out. What? Don't want to go through all the work of stamping and then have it shift on us and mess it up. Okay, so we'll die cut these. And then we'll have all the pieces and parts we need to put this card together. At least the inside anyway. Okay. So we'll die cut those. It could totally be changed to tea if you're not a coffee drinker. Absolutely. Absolutely. Excuse me. How many of you are cooking for the Super Bowl game today? We kept it super simple. We're doing have any of you ever had like camping nachos where like you make like a taco salad but like camping style, where you put it in a bag of like a single serving bag of chips, and then you put everything on top of it, and then you just eat it out of the bag. So we're kind of doing something like that. I don't like to eat mine out of the bag, so I'm going to put mine in a bowl, but it's basically taco salad. But it's really good. Oh no, I messed up that beans completely. Darn it. Oh well, I think I can salvage it, actually. Okay. I don't know why my throat is all froggy right now. All right, so now we can start assembling. So I'm going to put my coffee, my espresso cup just down so you can't see it. Now, one thing you want to make sure is you want to make sure nothing is showing when you fold it down. What am I hitting? What am I hitting? So when it folds down, you don't want it to hit anything. So you just got to make sure that this is like, if I were to have this way out here, right? When I close it, it's going to hit the side, or it might stick out side of the card, right? So you want to make sure where you place things that it isn't going to go past certain barriers. So the coffee cup can go right about here just fine. And then this coffee mug. Now anything that comes out here is totally fine because it's going to go away when you close the card. So it can open up and be here, but when it closes, it's going to be all the way over here. So when you open it and you decide where you want it, you can put some adhesive. And I just want it kind of like right there's good. So when it closes, and I just always keep checking, like, is it going to hit? Is it going to block it? Nope. Is it going to stick out? Nope. Okay, we're good. All right. And then I've got my little spoon to go along with my coffee. Stick this out like this. Oh, my spoon's going to show, so I've got to move my spoon down. Still shows a little bit. There we go. Got it. Okay, so now my spoon's not showing. And then we can put our little sentiment down here. Now this is going to go this way, so you just want to make sure that you aren't going to go past the edge of the card. So when I close it, see how my circle is going to show a little bit. So I've got to change the position a little bit until it's not going to be shown. I don't want to hide the words, but I have to make sure it's not going to go out the edge. Bummer. I might have to change the position of this one so we can actually see it. There we go. But I still feel like I can't see the words. Okay, there's that. We can do that. Something's catching right there. We can have our circle. We had to change our placement of our circle because the heart or the of where it was hitting. All right, so let's put this guy here and this guy here now that we've kind of changed our placement a little bit. Make sure that nothing's going to stick out. So you just got to kind of play with it a little bit and make sure that it's going to work. And I like to add the little coffee beans too. So this one that I messed up, I'm just going to tuck that under so you can't even tell. Yay! It's so fun to see it in action. I love seeing it. Just move around. And then I'm like, okay, I've got another coffee bean. I can just kind of put somewhere. I don't want to hide. I don't want to hide that pretty one down there. I can put this one here. That's cute. We'll put it there. So you can have fun with it and decorate it to your heart's content, but that is basically the gist of it. That's how it works. Isn't that cute? I love it. I think it's so fun. So there is our inside, and now we're going to do the outside. So here's the first one I did. For some reason, I must have put this, it's kind of, uh-oh, this guy's coming off. Dang it. Hey, now. Don't do that. Okay, there we go. Sam, I don't know. This must have been farther over so I could see this because I think this circle is farther over, which is why I wasn't having the issue. But you kind of learn from it, right? You kind of figure out what works and how you want it, but super cool. All right, so this is the inside. Now we're going to do the outside. The outside, excuse me. I took a piece of this coffee stains, coffee rings paper, and I wanted to see if I had any more scraps of it. I thought that I did, but I'm not seeing any. So I'll just cut another piece. So this one I just cut about 1.5 inch strip, 1.5 inches by 13 centimeters. So I'm going to cut this side, which would be about, what is that, 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches. And then 13 centimeters. The width of the card, right? The width of the designer series paper, which is 4 7/8 or 13 centimeters. Just put that across. Oh, I wanted to, well, no, that's good. I like it. Well, I think last time I did it 4 7/8 or 12.5 centimeters. But I did it 13 centimeters this time. It's okay. It's okay. I like it this way. 13 centimeters or 5 1/8 inches. Okay. And then we're going to take a piece of that ribbon and put that ribbon across it, that cute little polka dot ribbon. So we can use tear and tape. And I like to just put a strip of tear and tape across the back of the ribbon. And this will just kind of help it hold down. And then just see how long you need to make it. Cut it at an angle. Peel the backing off. And put your ribbon across. So who's going to be the lucky one and win this beautiful paper? I don't know. Okay, so we're going to stamp 2 more coffee mugs. 1 out of pecan pie and 1 out of pool party. So we just need a scrap of pecan pie, which I have here. And then I need a scrap of pool party, which I've been struggling finding scraps of pool party. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do 2 more coffee mugs. And I stamped 1 in early espresso and 1 in pool party ink on pecan pie. So early espresso on pecan pie and then pool party on pool party. So there's that. And then you don't want to forget about the little ring, or not the ring, the coffee inside there. And then pool party for the other one. Keep that out for a second. Thank you. Thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. I just thought, oh, this is a special set. We got to use something special. I think this is a great Valentine's Day card. I think I might give this Valentine's Day card to myself, actually, because I love it so much. I don't want to give it away. Technically, I have 2 of them, though, so I could give 1 away. What does it say? Can you describe your hubby's, what did Eva say? Your hubby's treat? Becky, your hubby has a treat? Oh, yes, Jenny. Jenny said I could use the holographic specialty paper for the spoon. It would be that pretty silvery, shiny color. Absolutely could. That'd be a great idea. Get your little metallic spoon going. Okay, and then, oh, I put this away. Dang it. I need to stamp the coffee in the center of the cup. There we go. You're ready for a cup of latte? Thank you. Isn't it love you a latte? I'm just saying love you latte. I'm taking the A out of it. We can share. Pick me, pick me. Cute sentiment. How have you been? Oh, Bean, how have you been? I love that sentiment. How have you been? That's so cute. Oh, if you want a good pun, just ask Miss Yanni. She's got great puns. And it's crazy because English is her second language, and yet she can just think of all these great play on words in English. She's a smart cookie. Smarter than me. So I'm just adding some shading to our cup. Just some details. There we go. And I'm going to use bronze for the early espresso. Do the same exact thing. Or I'm sorry, for the pecan pie. This is pecan pie cardstock. Early espresso ink, pecan pie cardstock. And I'm just kind of following the image, like where it shows that there's shadow. I'm just adding shadow. And when you go to color on cardstock, it always looks super dark, and you're like, oh, it's so dark. I didn't want it this dark. Well, don't panic because it lightens up. Okay. All right, so we've got our 2 cups of coffee, and we're going to die cut those real quick, and then we're going to use our mini alphabet dies and make, I heard dies falling. And we're going to make our latte, love you latte. And if you wanted it to be love you a latte, you could put an A here or something. Doesn't matter. I know I cut out another coffee bean. I must have. Oh, there it is. Because I want a coffee bean in the front too. So that's why I had an extra coffee bean. Okay, so let's try this again. Two coffee mugs. Just two people loving coffee. My husband, he likes black coffee, and I like my coffee full of milk and sugar. We couldn't be more opposite, us two. But that somehow makes us work. Okay. The colorful flowers DSP? Which one? Which flower DSP are you getting, Yanni? What colorful flowers DSP? What am I missing? Okay. Is it on the is it in the online exclusives release? Okay. All right, so we have our coffee mugs, which we're going to layer and put down on our on the card front. So I'm just having them layered, and then I'll use my dimensionals to kind of hold everything in place. Like so. We can put our coffee mugs on there. And then I've already die cut letters, the mini alphabet dies, my favorite dies in the whole wide world. So I cut 2 sets. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I put them on an adhesive sheet so I can just peel them off like stickers. It's just the freaking best. I love it. So, and I'm just going to kind of do this as at an angle, like a little curve. Some of these do come off with the backing, and then I have to peel them off. Love. You. Got the U. Oops, there we go. Love you. Pretty good for just freehanding it, right? Sometimes I impress myself. A. T. T. What time is it? 11. Took me 1 hour to do one card. That's why I only did one today. Love you, latte. So cute. Okay, we got to glue our coffee bean on and do some embellishments with our new little cute little embellishment dots. There's our coffee beans. And then our little dots. So I just used the very vanilla ones only because I don't have any pink on my card. So pink didn't really go. And there we go. I think I maybe want this over here so you can actually see it. There we go. Love you latte. Boom. So cute. Super fun, right? This one is not sticking for some reason. For some reason, this guy, I used liquid glue and then I tried a glue dot and that's not working. So now we're going to get out the big guns and we're going to try tear and tape. I'm going to put tear and tape right here on this little triangle. If you don't want to play, we'll play my way. There we go. All right. Fun. I love it. Love you latte. Isn't that cute? So I hope you guys enjoyed the projects. I love this paper. I love this set. I'm super excited to see it come out. As a demonstrator, we get it early. You can add it to your starter kit if you want to buy the starter kit from me. I wouldn't say no to that. I would love to have you on my team and spoil you and, you know, spoil you with all the perks of being on my team and just see you enjoying that discount for yourself. If you're interested, again, just message me and I can send you my join link. And then I can help you get the item number to add this to your cart because you can get it as part of your starter kit. And yeah, good luck to the Super Bowl, whoever you're hoping to win. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm not really invested. I'll just watch the halftime show. And let's go ahead and draw our prize winner for a package of this beautiful paper. Now, just so you know, I am going to cut it in half to ship it to you. But the winner will get a package of this beautiful paper. So let me share my screen. We have 10 entries. Here we go. Uh-oh, an error's occurred. Let's try refreshing. Refresh our giveaway tool. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay. I'm going to give you 2 seconds here. If you haven't already, make sure you do the hashtag latte love. Hashtag latte love. I have 10 entries. And I don't know why there was some sort of error. I had to refresh, but make sure you do the hashtag. Okay, and then we will get going here. Let's draw a winner. Oh, Diane McConnell. Diane, congratulations. You are the winner. And I just need you to message me. If you can private message me on Facebook, that's preferred. And give me your address and I will send you a package of this beautiful coffee paper. If you aren't, I know you're watching on YouTube. My Facebook is Pretty and Paper Crafts with Tiffany. So you can message me there. And then I can get you this. Give me your address. I can ship this to you. So congratulations and thank you, everybody. Have a safe, wonderful week. Happy crafting and go get yourself something yummy to drink. Bye, everybody.